And now it's time for Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk hookup. For the next 2 hours, join Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Maxa, Corey Sandin, and this week's special expert guest for fishing information, new techniques to catch more fish, and the most current scoop on what's happening in the water. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Royal Polaris, the world's finest long-range sports fisher. By Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup, and Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. Get ready for the fastest 2 hours on radio with the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Maxa, and Corey Sandin.
Hey, good morning, anglers, and welcome to Let's Talk Hookup. And boy, do we have an exciting show for you this morning. We've got Ron Lane, Hobie Kayaks, Fast Lane Kayak Center. There's a sailing center. Yeah? Used to be Kayak Center. We've got Jared, his son with Salty Crew, the man from Salty Crew. We're going to be right back. You're listening to Let's Talk Hookup on 97.3 The Fan, Let's Talk Hookup app, and YouTube and Facebook Live.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America and certainly number one with anglers. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining build Ford tough, and never settling. But what really made Ford F-Series number one is you. So now is the time to take advantage of great deals and programs today. Visit your San Diego County Ford dealers today and explore the F-Series and the full truck lineup. They'll be glad to hook you up.
Know why 1 million customers visited Summit Gasoline last year at the San Diego Sports Arena? Because they give you the lowest price on fuel. Great service and easy access, even for trucks and trailers at their 24 pumps. Summit is known for the best price on ice, too. Almost half the cost of any other vendor. 25 pounds for just $3.99. Martha and her crew love fishermen, and they'll prove it by giving you 100 pounds free with a 35-gallon fill-up. Summit offers over 40 snacks and drinks to choose from for only 89 cents, and even a line of hand creams and lip balms for 89 cents too. Summit now proudly offers locally made burritos and sandwiches, made fresh daily and ready to go wherever the current takes you. Summit just upgraded their car wash, and for a limited time, get a deluxe car wash for only $6. Grab the wife's car, grab a cheap sandwich, and make up for the day on the water. Summit Gasoline, lowest prices, friendliest staff, easy access, and free ice. What more can you ask for?
Many years ago, Baja pioneer Bob Van Wormer found the area he called the Great Fish Trap in the East Cape of southern Baja and built what is now regarded as the premier East Cape resorts of Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol. Today, following in their father's footsteps, Bob's sons, Bobby, Chucky, and Eddie, have taken Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol to new levels with the largest sport fishing fleet in Mexico, a luxurious spa, and top-of-the-line resort amenities. Van Wormer Resorts have become a destination for travelers worldwide. But for us, Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol are just a short 2-hour flight away. No other tropical fishing destination offers the experience and value that you'll find at Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol. Now you can plan your Baja fishing vacation quick and easy by visiting VanWormerResorts.com. And when you're ready to book, it's quick and easy. Or simply call 877-7772 for more information. Van Wormer Resorts, the East Cape's finest.
All right, good morning. Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. And, man, so excited to have you boys in studio this morning, man. Ron Lane and longtime friend, and Jared, his son from Salty Crew. Good morning, boys.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning. All right, let me, let's see, what are we doing?
We're having...
yeah, there we go. All right, now we're having some technical difficulties. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Pete.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Anyway, what's happening at Fastlane, Ron?
Well, we got boat show time. It's boat show season, and we've got some good deals at the store today. We can also do demos today, and that's what I really like to do is get people in kayaks to get them out there, on the water.
Get them hooked.
Well, yeah, sort of a fishing term there, isn't it? Get them hooked.
Yeah.
Hook up.
Get them hooked up. Yeah, for sure. And so. Are you getting no levels in your headphones there?
I'm getting a lot of music.
We're still rocking out over here.
Still rocking out. Okay. Yeah. All right. How about that?
Whoa.
There you go. There we go. All right. So anyway, And Jared's here. You brought Jared in with you. We're having some technical problems here, so we're trying to work through them. But YouTube and Facebook Live is working perfectly, so that's a beautiful thing. But
welcome to live radio.
And 97.3 The Fan is working perfectly. We switched some more equipment this week, so we're having trouble with our stream. But we do have audio on our stream, except for some of the stuff. So, Jared, what are you doing here? I know I saw you at the PCS show.
Well, Dad wrote me in.
Yeah.
For another
cool.
good time.
Yeah, for sure. So, and you guys you guys brought in some special Salty Crew shirts that you did for CCA for the show, right?
Yeah. So up at the PCS show, the last couple of years, we had the idea that be cool to do some limited edition type stuff, and then if you get the graphics right and they're cool enough, then we could sell a bunch of them and give all the proceeds to CCA. And it worked really good last year, and so this year we've got another lineup of the collaboration stuff. So we've got a Tatty Lure graphic, which is probably one of my favorites.
How cool is that?
It's got the Alpine Diesel Green,
which is a great story in itself.
And then we have a really killer collaboration with Amadeo, who's by far my favorite fish artist.
Dude, he's a rockin' artist, man.
Longtime friend.
Show him on the camera. If
so
you're looking
he's
at us on the YouTube and
this
Facebook
one's kind
Live.
of got all my favorites in one. You got the calico on the top there, halibut, and then the good old faithful spotted bay bass on the bottom there.
Spotties.
That camera's right there, so show it up. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
All right.
That's pretty solid. Here's that Tatty Lure one.
Tatty Lure one.
Yep.
So everything you sell at the PCS show, all the proceeds go to CCA California.
Yep.
How cool is that?
Right?
And here's another
And
one.
then we can't forget about this one. The title beer sponsor for the show this year is Coronado Brewing Company, and we have our collaboration
show it
boat
on
beer
the
with
camera
those
there.
guys.
Yeah.
So we did a tea for that one as well too, with a rad little ponga on there.
Yeah.
No, it's been really fun. Show's been cranking
It's
the
been
last
cranking.
couple days.
Even in the rain on Thursday, it was wild.
That was fun.
It was
super
wild.
fun.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Yeah, we were just talking, Corey and I, it's just like this time of year, you're coming out of like some scratchy, cold, windy, and everyone's
cabin
kinda
fever,
itching.
man.
Yeah, everyone's itching for a bite, and then this show is literally the entire community of people interested in that lifestyle, and they're all frothing pretty hard. So the conversations are all, oh, remember that story and this story, and it's fun, and it really does kind of get the juices pumping, for the season.
They have done. I walked the show yesterday. They have done an absolute killer job. Bill and that
Mike
whole
and,
it's the vibe is incredible, man. Like bands playing country western over here, and just
class act.
It's got a vibe, dude. It fits a Salty Crew logo like perfect.
It's been a great show, and just so much going on there. You going to go up there today,
Oh,
Ron?
no, we're going up Sunday.
Going up Sunday.
Yeah, the whole family.
Taking all the grandkids.
Yeah, Oh, yeah, I love that. But last year we went and with those reptiles, that was the snake, that big old giant snake. Whoa. Yeah. Had the kids all grabbing it and holding it, and I'm going, ooh.
They all caught trout yesterday.
At the trout pond,
little trout pool. Yeah,
it's so big. I missed that stuff. Seriously, I mean, I didn't. I spent a couple hours walking around, and then hung out with Valerie Hoperidge at what was Queen Charlotte, now Haida-Gwaii.
Which is right next to the Let's Talk Hookup booth.
Yeah,
so you're
so
kind of going
cool.
to do double duty there.
I was having fun, man.
I saw Corey. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, he's
and
here.
Met so many listeners. I got to give a shout out to a listener, Brandon from Dana Point.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a long-time listener. I've never heard him call in.
It was great to see all the listeners and stuff.
All of them, a lot of them. I mean, John from Escondido, and just a lot of these long-time listeners that you've heard on Let's Talk Hookup for decades I've never met.
Sure.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty awesome stuff. But, it's been a good show. We got full day today, 10 to 7 today, and then 10 to 5 tomorrow up at the Orange County Fairgrounds. Are you going back up?
Yeah, I'll be up tomorrow.
Yeah. And I've got a great crew in our Let's Talk Hookup booth. Dave, Tommy, and Dan's been helping us out too, and of course Wayne Cotto has been in and out helping us out with we've been doing a Rollo fundraiser in our booth, raising money to take kids fishing. Rollo really needs the money right now. We're kind of we've been been kind of in arrears as far as being able to take kids fishing. So we need some donations. We need a lot of donations. So anything you can do to help out Rollo, we're doing something there. And then, of course, they have their own booth where they're doing quite well with the wheel, spin the wheel, and stuff like that. So a lot going on there. Yeah, a lot of fun. And then one of the new additions this year was Steigercraft, Boat and Motor Mark. Kelly and his crew have 3 boats up there. One of them is just like my boat, which, Ron, you've been on many times.
Oh, man, that boat's a nice boat.
And then they have this 28 there that's, oh, my God. And the 28 is for sale.
You've already got 2-foot-itis.
I know.
God,
yeah,
that's every 2 years. He's got to get something bigger.
I love my boat. I'm good. And then they have a 23 that's actually for sale, too. I think they sold the 25 already, but they have the 23 and the 27. But here's the thing about the Steigers is they only make 100 boats a year, and there's 10 dealers. Kelly was explaining it to me. So that means the dealer only gets 10 boats a year.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah. And so I had to wait 8 months for my boat. And I had to beg and plead to get kicked up the list to get it by May of last year. But so if you want a great boat, go check out the Steigercraft and Kelly, and super good people. They're Boat and Motor Mark up in Oakland. They're up in Oakland, but they represent the entire West Coast. And then, of course, when you first walk in the show, the Parkers are unreal,
right there,
right? I mean, it's
right in the middle.
And then the Camus are right there. Did you check out that Camus catamaran? You saw it.
Yeah.
That's pretty insane, huh?
There's a bunch of insane boats this year.
Really
that
amazing
really stuck
boats.
out to me, kind of more so than I remember in the past. It's a good lineup.
Yeah, they've done such a, and now that the sun is shining, it's even better, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday, today, I mean, it was definitely a little more challenging on Thursday when the rain started coming, but there's a lot of hauls. I mean, I count the number of hauls there. There's like 1, 2, 3, like is it
that's
5?
what's kind of fun though. You get kind of lost and you're just wandering through all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go up and I got to buy some stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
you got to get ready for Picachos.
Yeah.
Turner's Outdoorsman is there. They have a huge display, and they have like a whole bunch of stuff in there. And you need to
I was talking with Chris,
go into Turner's booth,
who's probably the fishing industry's best client.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, Ron, you need this, you need this, you need this. And I'm going, wait a minute. Let me write this all down.
Yeah. I was over in the Seaguar booth yesterday checking out. They have some new fluorocarbon. They brought back Grand Max, which is like their ultra good stuff that originally for fly fishermen. The bass fishermen love it though. But they have sizes now in fluorocarbon that are like 8 and 12 and 17 and 19 and 22 and different sizes like that. But the Grand Max, and then they have a couple others that are not only Tatsu, but like a Tatsu-like with lots of different sizes. So, in fact, Dale Hightower was telling me that the doc was over there kind of checking out all those different sizes of cigars. So
I can only imagine.
Yeah,
and then the other crazy thing is Gamakatsu has this wild and amazing deal going on. And it's at Turner's Outdoorsman and a couple other dealers there. They don't have it at Fisherman's Landing Tackle, unfortunately, but buy 2, get 1 free on hooks. And if you buy $30 or more of product, you get these incredible Gamakatsu pliers for free. You just bring your receipt, you go to the Gamakatsu booth, and you get these $30 pliers for free. If you buy $30
I'll be
with a
easily
hook.
on that program.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. Buy 2, get 1 free, and then I think it's at Turner's Outdoorsman, Performance Tackle, and one other dealer there. But that's one of the deals of the show. But
will they still be doing that on Sunday?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
While supplies last.
I'm in.
And then right across where Jared's booth is, at Salty Guys, the Fisherman's Landing Tackle has a great deal on Seaguar fluorocarbons. So go there and they can't talk about. I can't talk about it, but the deal
secret.
but the deal's like insane. Yeah, it's really good.
Maybe that's why they were so busy, man.
Yeah,
that's sort of where we're at
crazy.
Fastlane right now. Is we can't talk about the deal.
Yeah,
because I'm having.
Why not? Come on.
Well, I'm having fear of missing out. What is that, FOMO or something? I haven't been to a boat show this year. We're not having the Del Mar show, and I'm like, you're
feeling kind of lost.
Yeah, I'm like going, wait, I need a boat show deal going on or something. We got. Anyway, so we are having a boat show special at the store
Currently, right now?
Yeah, and we can't talk about it because
The deal's so crazy.
yeah.
It goes beyond what the manufacturer would actually allow you to do.
And
Is that
so,
what-
Ava, I get this
Am I-
idea.
Am I on the right line?
Yeah, that's it. That's sort of like a taped recording.
Yeah, right.
But if you're even thinking about getting a kayak, which why wouldn't you get a kayak to go fish? Look out there today.
It's a
So from the world headquarters,
beautiful.
we're looking at a beautiful bay. You could be sitting over there roping spotties.
Kayak, I'll tell you what. I own two. They change your life. Like, it makes things so easy.
That's
and
right.
when I don't have that full half day, 6 hours to take the boat out, it's so easy. It takes me 10 minutes to load the kayak, grab a couple rods, whether I'm going to Lake Barrett or whether I'm going to the bay.
There you go.
I can go do my mission and be done in 3 or 4 hours. And
And you
get
know
it
what's
in.
funny too is with the Mirage Drive, the Hobie deal.
Yeah.
You're out there and you look at your watch and all of a sudden, wow, 6 hours. What the heck?
Right?
So try going to the gym for 6 hours
In the solitude.
and being
too, though.
interested in it.
Yeah, I always liked the kayak thing. It's so quiet. You know, a lot of times like the engine's running and you're constantly you're hearing things. You know, on the kayak it's just it's peaceful. It's good.
A lot less
Super
to worry about.
peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I mean, you're a big surfing guy. It's kind of like surfing, like just kind of sitting there, just in the solitude.
Finding refuge in the sea.
Finding refuge.
I've heard that before
Where'd
somewhere.
that come from? Who came up with that slogan?
I got to tell you a story. So this morning I was trying to remember the last time I was on this show, and I remember I took a selfie with you guys, and so I found the photo, and it was 2014 in January.
Isn't that incredible?
And I'm like, he had me on to talk about the Salty Crew thing. And then the photo behind it was the product at Fastlane, which was the first time we put product in like retail stores. It was in Fastlane and Hangar 94. And I'm like, so that was the beginning. So Pete's like having me on the show going, hey, what's up with this Salty Crew thing? And I'm like, I don't think we really even knew.
Yeah.
we made some
what is
t-shirts
that?
and I kind of remember struggling to go like, what? I don't know.
and
we
now
we
what
like
happened,
surfing
right?
and fishing and diving and we love
Yeah.
the ocean and we make t-shirts.
And now what?
And Dad's got a store.
But that's what's so badass. You see it in surf shops, you see it in fishing shops, and
God, that was the dream.
I've seen it. Seriously, I don't travel a lot. I don't go around the world. Everywhere I go, deep into Mexico,
Salty's around.
Salty Crew, dude. I see the shirts everywhere. It's crazy.
We
It's
call
so,
them salty sightings.
But here's what's
Salty sighting.
Here's what's so cool is Ron Lane has this family that is so cool. I mean, seriously. I mean, you're an American dream. Seriously.
No, I'm just a blessed kook.
Yeah, that's
you
it.
know what I mean? I mean, surfing and fishing, and there's a lot of people that try to be. You know what I mean? They want to be and they try to be, but
It's really easy. Just buy a kayak and go fishing.
it's
so
a board,
addicting.
or paddleboard, or surfboard.
Well,
you know,
all the
whatever it
above.
be, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I've got all the toys ready for you.
Well, that's the thing. The lifestyle, the ocean adventure lifestyle. It's so healthy, and yeah, I mean like he said, we're so blessed to have been, raised around the ocean and fishing and all that stuff, and it's keeping you off the screens, right? As a kid,
Yeah.
and
Whether you're walking the rocks,
it's cool. I mean, I
the
see more
rocks and
kids.
docks.
I see more kids now than ever. It's probably the raddest thing that you could.
But
you
Jared,
could
we
see
were
a
talking
kid
about
as-
on the way down here that subject of it's exploding into all different age groups. And
It is.
to see kids out shore pounding is pretty exciting.
Well, we had a surf contest in Newport, the Newport Beach Surfing Championship. We're the title sponsor for that event, and it's a community thing, and it's all kids, kind of through high school to college, and then there's like the division, the legends divisions, and all that stuff. But the kids were all rolling up on their bikes with their surfboards in a rack, but they have rod holders on their bikes now. And this one kid was out surfing the event. And then all of a sudden we see like a little scene going on over by the jetty, and the kid was like swimming around with a pole spear shooting Corbina and like coming up the beach at the surf contest, like holding his fish up. And I'm like, that's
Wow.
it. That's it right there. Like
Yeah.
the kid he's all in on the ocean, and you think what that does for a kid. It's it's so rad.
Salty is everywhere. In fact, Jeff, our guy at the fan, he says, I've seen Salty Crew everywhere. It's like hearing a celebrity right now. Right? And you know what's funny is I was in Chile last month, and I saw Salty Crew, like I saw shirts, or did I see a store down there? Maybe I saw
one of our retailers,
like a retailer in Puerto Varas, Chile. Yeah,
wow.
It was pretty wild.
I don't even know how it got there.
How did that happen? I was like, look, there's Salty Crew, right? In Chile, but it's all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually, our partners in the biz, they have distribution in Europe and Australia. I don't know if some people remember it, but Globe Footwear, they're our partner in the thing, and they help us with distribution and that kind of stuff. So we've been bouncing around the world.
That's crazy.
A bit, checking it out.
Explain a little bit though, like how you come from this cool family, and you want to just start a T-shirt company, and it turns into this. Like what the vision? Like what? I mean, did you ever think it would be like this?
I mean, you kind of dream that it would. Like the part for me that's so rad is like when we started, selling product in Australia or in Europe and these areas. I've never been to either of those places. So you go and obviously Southern California, our backyard, like we know there's people who are into this.
Yes.
I know there's guys who surf and fish and dive and all that stuff. But as our network kind of grew and all the people we got to meet, they all share that. It's so cool to see that it's different. It looks different, but it's everyone shares the
passion.
Yeah. And so it's just been fun. And so, the community of people who, believe what we believe and love that and love and enjoy the ocean the way we do. Yeah. It's really cool.
No, it's so darn neat. And we've got a fun couple hours ahead of us.
Yeah, we do. And a lot to talk about. Of course, PCS, you just scratched the surface of what's going on up there.
I know.
Yeah, a lot going on, right, Corey?
I think there's a lot of people probably on their way driving up there right now.
And they should go buy the Salty Crew booth.
Yes.
And support CCA by getting some rad T-shirts.
Yeah. And so you can buy them right at the booth?
Yep. Super easy.
How much are they?
So $30 a tee.
$30.
Yep. And then all the proceeds
go
to
CCA.
My daughter will probably be there running the register.
No way. Really?
She was yesterday. Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Wait, what's her name?
Margot. Little 11-year-old.
She's 11-year-old.
She's holding it down.
She's holding down the money?
Oh, yeah.
She's in charge.
Oh my God! Well, whether it's the Tatty Lure one with the yellowtail or it's the halibut calico bass by Amadeo, man,
I'm getting those two tomorrow.
Couple cool shirts, man.
So we're giving away a Salty Crew prize and a Fastlane prize today, right? What is it, Ron?
Salty Crew gear.
Salty Crew gear. So
gear,
so basically you just get to come to Fastlane Kayaks.
Yeah, no, we're going to do it like last time. We did this last time.
Yeah.
It's a $200 gift certificate for the caller and the texter.
Okay.
Wow. So there's one each.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, no, we're going big. There's two of us.
Big.
Wow. So cool,
so
man.
$200 Salty Crew shopping spree at Fastlane for a caller and $200 Salty Crew shopping spree for a texter.
That's right.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to start sending them the text, you can do that on the app, only through the app. Make sure you it's an easy download and
let's get some good questions on those texts.
I
want to talk kayaks.
I know.
I don't know why those grandpas are out there not taking their grandkids fishing.
I
want to know why they're not, those young guys aren't fishing on kayaks.
Absolutely. So when you send those texts, make sure you leave your name and your telephone number so we can get a hold of you if you are the lucky winner there on the text. And if you want to call us, send a call to the fan at 833-288-0973. We have Jeff in the studio there at the fan, 97.3 The Fan.
Standing by for us.
He's waiting for you. Yeah. I'll give you the number again, 833-288-0973. We're going to be right back on the Let's Talk Hookup app, 97.3 The Fan, and YouTube and Facebook Live with Jared and Ron Lane.
Whether you're going fishing, diving, or just having fun on the water, there's nothing more worth doing than messing around in boats. So let me ask you, are you ready to upgrade your ride? Boat and Motor Mart of Oakland is your exclusive Western U.S. dealer for Steiger Craft. Created for inshore and offshore waters and laid out with the serious fisherman in mind, Steigercraft has built a solid reputation for performance and excellent rough water handling. If adventure on the water is what you live for, now's the time to invest in your passion. Call Boat and Motor Mart of Oakland at 510-437-1444. To look at the whole fleet of Steigercraft online, go to steigercraft.com. Now's the time for a rugged, reliable, and fast Steigercraft from Boat and Motor Mart of Oakland.
Hello, this is Captain Mike Totter from Searcher Sport Fishing. Alongside my colleague, Chef Josh Evans, and our dedicated team, we invite you to join us aboard the Searcher. Our fishing trips range from 1.5 to 8 days, available May through November, and include charter options. We're committed to upholding a legacy of top-notch customer service, delicious food, and a friendly and talented crew. Book your fishing adventure online at searchersportfishing.com or call Rachel at 619-226-2403. That's searchersportfishing.com. We look forward to welcoming you aboard.
Get ready for the most exciting outdoor show of the year, the giant 15th Annual Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Fishing Tackle Boat and Travel Show, March 6th to the 9th at the OC Fair and Event Center in Costa Mesa. Check out hundreds of sport fishing exhibitors, manufacturers, tackle dealers, fishing boats, and fishing resorts taking up all 7 halls at the fairgrounds. 217,000 square feet plus fantastic seminars and free kids trout pond. Backed by popular demand, the PCS show also has freshwater to cover bass and trout. Learn from some of the top names in the sport fishing industry, from catching giant bluefin, swordfish, calico bass, and more. Take advantage of incredible show specials from major tackle retailers and boat dealers. Talk to the top fishing travel destinations. 4 full days, Thursday, March 6th to Sunday, March 9th. The 15th Annual Pacific Coast Sport Fishing, Fishing Tackle, Boat, and Travel Show at the OC Fair and Event Center in Costa Mesa. Don't miss it.
For your next fishing adventure, check Point Loma Sport Fishing. They offer half-day and full-day trips daily, perfect for families and the novice or seasoned fishermen. Point Loma Sport Fishing also offers overnight to multi-day trips, targeting the best of seasonal catches. Visit PointLomaSportFishing.com, where you can purchase tickets online and get more information on the trips available, or call 619-223-1627. Want to go fishing? Point Loma Sport Fishing has you covered.
Whether you're boating, floating, paddling, fishing, or just chilling, remember, a good day on the water always starts with everyone wearing life jackets. Save the ones you love. Life jackets save lives. A message from California State Parks Division of Boating and Waterways.
All right, welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup, and so cool having Jared Lane from Salty Crew and Ron Lane from what's the actual title? I wanted to call it Sailing Center, but it's...
Well, it was Fast Lane Sailing Center for years, and then the kayaks kind of chased the sailboats out a little bit.
Pushed them out a little.
Yeah, and then it was Fast Lane Sailing and Kayaking. Now it's just pretty much Fast Lane Kayaking.
Kayak, there it is. All right, right there on Mission Bay, right next to Dana Landing, right there in the launch ramp, if you don't know. If you don't know, you've been in the closet
Been there 40 years.
40 years.
45,
you grew up,
that's incredible.
Yeah, older than Jared.
Yep.
Jared was born there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Talk about a shop
Pretty
prom.
much.
But we're giving away, really cool, we're giving away $200 swag, basically a certificate. You can come in
gift certificate
to Fastlane and you can choose your own Salty Crew product, man. Like, what a cool shopping spree. $200 for a texter and $200 for a caller.
That's right. Going big.
Oh, dude, that's going large. I want that, man. I want to win that. But we have something special to add to the pot here. So this morning.
Yeah, Debbie just texted.
And the boss, we got to admit it,
Yeah,
right?
really. No kidding.
$25 for each individual. That the first 10 people that go into the shop.
Yep.
And
This morning, what time's the shop open?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. That go in there and say that they heard this on Let's Talk Hookup.
Yep. First 10 through that say, I heard this on Let's Talk Hookup. It's a $25 gift certificate. Just right there.
Right
And
there.
is that for Salty Crew, for Fastlane,
Anything-
whatever they want?
Anything at Fastlane.
And we have a really great sale this weekend on Yak Attack stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Which is like all the
the kayak. They've just killed
screw
it.
it, bolt it, glue it.
You don't even have to do any of that. You just
They've
snap
got it all
on.
figured out.
They got it figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it really does outfit a kayak to be very fishable. We just sent down Chad from Hookup Baits. He went down to the Pan Am games, and he came into the store and he says, "I want to get a kayak that's really fast because they can't use motors down here. It's a big tournament. It starts today, I think." Anyway, I watched some of the pictures that the pre-fishing? Yeah.
Okay.
And it's all Yak Attack stuff all over his boat. He's got the computer for the live scope in the box. He's got batteries, and he's got, the Yak Attack stuff really fit on that little Lynx. But the Lynx is so fast that's what he wanted to be able to get to those yellowtail when they're crashing the surface. So the quicker the boat, the better.
There it is right there. But so for the first 10 people that have heard this and go into the shop and mention it, first 10 get that $25 certificate.
Right.
How cool is that, man?
Well, we're trying to pump it up.
I mean,
it's boat show season. I didn't have to get a booth at a boat show this year, so we can be a little bit extravagant to get you guys in the store. So maybe we can get you on a demo ride too.
And are you offering those this weekend? The weather's beautiful. It's like a perfect day to come down.
Logan's leaving for Mexico. He stayed one day longer. He's leaving for Mexico tomorrow to go fishing on inflatables. And he's going to be there. We kept him back. He can't go today. We need you for demo rides. So Logan, you'll be talking to a really good little fishing grom, and he'll be doing demos today. Just call the shop, say, "Hey, I'm interested in trying that new Pro Angler."
There it is.
Wow.
Or the Lynx.
Nice day to do it.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah. And you guys are open today, not tomorrow. So today's the day.
Yeah. 10
$25 just for walking in the store and saying,
I know how
10.
cool.
Yeah.
First 10.
And I wouldn't be.
That was Debbie's idea.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's the brains of the operation.
Yeah.
It's not me. But I do like getting people in boats, because what happens is it does sort of put the bait out there. They kind of nabble around a little bit, and they go, "I can do this."
Yeah.
And I don't know why we're not disguising our exercise with fun.
You talk about like doing the Pan Am games and rigging out the kayak and getting all this stuff on there. I'm the complete opposite. I like to keep it so simple. Like,
well, anybody as good a fisherman as you doesn't need all that stuff.
No, I mean but it's just, for me, I like to keep it simple. Like,
I've seen you fish.
A couple rods, the bag behind me, and away I go.
I love the way we went out with Pete one time on his boat, and all you did was a popper. You had this little clear popper, and you were going to catch yourself.
But if you're bait fishing and you're going to catch the fish, why do I need to even worry about it, right? Like, I can have fun whether I want to catch it on a surface iron or a popper. I can have fun the way I want to have fun, man.
And you did. He pulled it off.
Yeah, he caught one. He got it like a 40-pounder.
Yeah,
on this little popper and a Tranx 300.
It was a 300, and the fish never pulled any drag. Straight circle of the gaff and done.
Whoa.
Let's get it in the boat.
Whoa. Well, let's try and jump into a phone
do
call.
it.
Hopefully it's going to work on the stream.
How about John? John called from Dallas, Texas. Good morning, John.
My question is, you guys have a kayak shop in Texas?
Well, I sell Hobie kayaks, and I just absolutely love them. And I know they have Hobie kayak stores in Texas. But you can always just drive out.
Why not, John?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Well, all right. Thanks for the call, John. Appreciate that very much. Let's go ahead and jump into another one.
How about Roy? Roy calling from San Diego. Good morning, Roy. Appreciate you joining us on Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, good morning, guys. Glad to hear you on the show today. Questions. I got a PA-14, and every once in a while when I landed on the launch ramp, I'll scrape the front of it, the keel and stuff like that. And I've seen you guys, there's a keel guard or something. Is that something you guys have at the shop for my kayak?
We sure do. Yep, that's a product that is getting harder to get because they come out of New Zealand and the distribution isn't as easy. But I think we do. You should call before you come down to make sure we still have them. Or just be one of the first 10 at the store today, and you'll get a certificate.
How about that?
$25.
Yeah,
I recognize this is Roy. I know Roy.
Yeah.
How you doing, Ron?
Hey, good. I recognize that voice. Well, yeah, be there, be square.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Good day.
All right. Thanks a lot for the call this morning. I have a great text here from Brian in San Diego, and he says, good morning. I have a question for Ron. I'm interested in kayaking in some freshwater lakes and have heard some, like Big Bear Lake, have environmental regulations for boats. As a part of the lure of kayaks fishing, it is the ease of parking and putting your kayak in and fishing. Was curious if you're aware of any general regulations you want to arrive with a kayak and start fishing. Maybe they have a quagga mussel restriction up there. Is that what it is, Jared? Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I went to Big Bear, and they
have to inspect the boats.
Yeah, they went through them and they gave me a little sticker.
Yeah. Okay.
I really felt like $25 or something, or $15, and they looked all through my kayaks, and I'm going, God, these came from. They've never been in a lake before.
Yeah.
But they checked them out, and they that quagmire.
Put a sticker on there, gave you a reward for $25.
Yeah, I got my little sticker, and I felt so important.
Right? Felt accomplished. Yeah. But kayak fishing in the lake is the best. I love it. I really do. I mean, it's easy to do, and
I don't.
Our local lakes here in San Diego.
All those tournament guys are always talking about it, and they have a ball doing it.
If you're a kayak guy or woman or thinking about it and have never done it, it's a fun, easy. It's just a soulful way of doing it, you know.
Well, you can, like when we go up to the Sierras and we'll go to lakes, you can walk around the lake, which is really irritating. Or you can sit in the middle of the lake and pedal around it, fishing and looking at how beautiful it is. You don't have your view blocked at all.
And fish it from a different angle than you would the bank, right? I mean, you might be fishing the same cast length, but...
Well, my little kayak has a fish finder. And, when you're at that, sitting up in that nice, comfortable seat, you're looking down. I'm going, you guys on the shore can't see, but there's nothing here. I'll see you later. Keep moving down the line. It's actually so much fun.
Yeah, it is.
And the view is insane. There's pictures of us fly fishing at that really pretty little lake, Convict Lake. And we'll go back by those streams. And I got to tell you, even me, a non-skilled fly fisherman, I should be called a fly tangler. But I was catching fish, and it is so fun. And I'm hooked.
You're hooked.
Yeah,
definitely. When did you start kayak fishing, Jared?
Pretty much is when Hobie first put pedals in a kayak. And we were doing a lot of Baja trips at the time. So those things were on the top of Dad's van. We'd go to surf, but then when it'd blow out or something, we'd get on the kayaks and fish out the back. I think it was.
Do you remember that time down at the Wall? We're down surfing the Wall. It got windy, so we the surf was kind of done for the day. So we launched and we went through the surf. And as we were cresting or just going over the last wave, I cast it and caught a fish. And I'm going, wow. We just started roping fish. Then this whale comes up and spies us. And he's looking at us. And Jared looks at me and he goes, Dad, the ocean is alive.
Yeah, that was a cool day.
It was crazy. We fed the whole camp.
So when do you think that was? I was probably 14 or 13 or I don't know.
Yeah, it was a long time.
But that kind of started it. But Hobie wasn't building those things with fishing in mind. And my dad's keying into this going, man, your hands are free. So now you're on a kayak, no paddle. You're pedaling around. It's faster. And
then they put the I don't know the right term, but the reverse mode in it, right?
Oh,
like you can go forward and then you can go reverse.
Yeah, that was years later.
Right.
So what was cool though is, kind of that. I think you influenced that pretty heavily with Hobie, but it was definitely like, okay, these are fishing kayaks, and over the years they got so good at dialing those things in. And for me, it was really when I remember when I could drive my own car, and I didn't have a boat, so the kayak was the option. So for a kid, it's affordable. You can get it on your car. And so then I lost my mind, and I was my own captain.
I can remember Jared at the store the night before. So there's 4 to 6 foot surf, and white sea bass are at La Jolla. And he's sitting there looking at me, and he's going, Dad, I don't know what to do. I go, oh, you don't know whether to go surfing or fishing?
Boy,
you really got
4
big
to 6
problems.
foot overhead with an easterly wind, or
So, Jared, you just
What in my life?
Hey guys, let's go live right now to Rock God Rick, who's at the PCS show right now. Good morning, Rick.
Hey, good morning, boys. Good morning. How are you doing?
Doing great, man. Doing great. How's the show going at the Fisherman's Landing Tackle booth?
It's been wild. I don't know if I got another word for it, man. It's been absolutely wild. We knew it was going to be a good show. This is our 3rd year being up at PCS, and it's grown and grown every year. And, you know, we were certainly expecting a good one. We kind of really sharpened our pencils this year, and we thought we maybe had some of the more compelling deals that we've ever had at a show setting, but you never know what to expect. And, man, I just share all the same sentiments that you guys did at the beginning of the show, the vibe, the people, it just has made for a perfect storm, and it has been absolutely wild in the tackle shop booth. It's been fantastic. We're loving it.
Yeah, for sure. So what's some of your favorite stuff you've seen at the show?
You know, we have been so busy that we didn't get a chance to really do a lot of cruising. You know, obviously, deal-wise, we've had a bunch. My favorite thing at the show has been the Chris Latham barbecue booth, which
yeah, it's pretty good.
That's about the only
those things. Yeah, that pulled pork sandwich is to die for.
That's about the only extracurricular we've done. But Dallas is bringing the boys up today, so I'm going to get a chance to get out of the booth and go cruise around and, you know, trout pond it up and see some of the fun stuff. But we're just in like a really cool part of the building where we're sharing our hood with Jared and the boys from Salty, and then those great Amadeo paintings, and it's just a really cool atmosphere that this show is. It's fun, it's electric, and, you know, with all the sales going on in the booth, it's kind of been insanity, bro.
Yeah.
Ricky.
You know, I'm talking to Chris over at CalStar, and they have for the first time in a while, they have a great booth and showing off all those new CalStars, right?
You nailed it. I mean, that's been one of the strongest things we've had at the booth. CalStar, obviously, like the core of saltwater fishing rods, but it's been a number of years since there's been, you know, new stuff, new innovation, and they have a couple of brand new long rods, a 9.5 foot long rod, both a graphite and glass and an all fiberglass one, and they've built a lot of their classic rods, 90Js and things like that, but they've updated them with, you know, newest technology guides. So there's 90Js with Fuji guides. There's a whole line of new 7.5 footers. We got with CalStar early in the game and had them build us a couple of, you know, exclusive rods. They're graphite and glass rods that are 7.5 foot long that are built off of previous mandrels, but they're like built to our specs. It's just it's new stuff that hasn't been around before, and it's been crazy well received. And every CalStar blank, you get this killer CalStar t-shirt, or if you buy a CalStar rod, they give you like a hoodie. I'll bet it's like a $40 or $50 hoodie that CalStar gives you. So there's a killer price on the rods and blanks, and then all the freebies that go with it. They have been crazy strong.
Pretty awesome, yeah. And can you reveal the deal on the cigar?
No, I wish I could.
You have to go to the show to do it.
We get in pretty serious trouble, but you know, I've been lucky enough to get to do the shows for going over 20 years now, and it's our most compelling cigar thing. But we just got lucky. We made a really good buy. We have a really good relationship with Cigar, and we were able to offer it at the single best deal we've ever had at a show setting. And unfortunately, that's all I can say.
Okay, all right, Ron, you had a question?
I forgot.
Okay, well, hey, Rick, of course,
oh, no, I know what it was.
Okay.
We were talking about kids at the show. Jared was mentioning that his whole booth was full of kids yesterday, and I'm just thinking that means families. That means
family weekend. Beautiful weekend.
Have you been seeing that, Ricky?
Oh, that's so much.
No doubt. It's like my favorite part, especially nowadays with the boys. But we've had so many kids in getting to outfit, you know, getting rods and reels, and you know, hey, my kid's getting really into this. He's kind of wanting to take it to the next level. Can you help him pick a rod that he's going to have for the rest of his life, kind of thing?
Well, I can help him get a kayak.
We're loving it.
Yeah.
I know you can, buddy.
Rick, 10 to 7 today, 10 to 5 tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing you up at the show. Rick will be in the Fisherman's Landing tackle booth. People have been asking, where's Ricky, when we go to the Let's Talk Hookup booth? And it's like, go over to the Fisherman's Landing tackle booth. He'll be in there.
That's it, boys. Can't wait to see you all today. It's going to be a great day, and
all right.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing everybody.
All right, great, Rick. Thanks for joining us here from the PCS show at the Orange County Fairgrounds in Costa Mesa.
Where it's rocking, right?
Yeah, it's rocking, yeah.
No, it's definitely... Okay, Rick, good seeing you. And we're going to be right back on Let's Talk Hookup. More from Jared Lane from Salty Crew and Ron Lane from the Leader of Fun.
Mr. Fun.
Right? Exactly. We're going to be right back on the Let's Talk Hookup app, 97.3 The Fan, and Facebook and YouTube Live.
Hey everyone, James Holst here with Norsk Lithium, the official battery partner of Let's Talk Hookup. Here at Norsk Lithium, we have two goals that drive who we are and what we do. The first is to make the highest quality, longest lasting lithium batteries available with a complete lineup of batteries that include 12, 24, 36 volt and starting batteries. Second, in addition to offering a 10-year warranty on all Norsk Lithium marine batteries, we provide amazing customer service before and after the sale. Check us out online at norsklithium.com. That's Norsk lithium.com, or call us at 831-232-9063. Or to see Norsk Lithium batteries in person, stop by the Trolling Motor Doctor in Lakewood or Anglers Marine in Anaheim and see why Norsk Lithium batteries should be in your boat.
No matter where the adventure takes you, we've got you powered. Norsk Lithium.
Hi, this is Tommy the Fishmonger from Tunaville Market and Grocery and the TV show Fishmonger. I've known Yosef Husseini for over 20 years, and he's the expert when it comes to real estate. He's helped me with estate planning and multiple estate questions that the average guy like myself just doesn't understand. Yosef's not only a fellow angler, but he's an amazing realtor that specializes in helping us in the angling community find their ultimate home. If you own a home, get a free, no obligation home evaluation now online from Yusuf by typing in SoCalHomeEval.com. All you do is put in your address and you'll get that report fast. Yusuf is a SoCal real estate guy to go to. He's helped me and many of my customers and family members to find what they are looking for in a home. He understands the real estate market like no other, so take it from Tommy the Fishmonger. Yusuf's the real deal when it comes to your real estate needs. Go to SoCalHomeEval.com and I'll see you at Tunaville Market and Grocery.
Hi, this is Christy Wheeler with Dawson and Associates Insurance, your full-service agency specializing in boat insurance, including charter, commercial, and personal use boats, business insurance, and travel insurance. We work hard to get you the most coverage for the best prices and guarantee the lowest rates available on all the travel plans we offer. So give us a call today at Dawson and Associates Insurance at 619-460-5615 for a free quote today.
The PCS show is coming, and Gamakatsu has an amazing show deal for you. Buy any 2 packs of Gamakatsu hooks at participating dealers and get one free. That in itself is an amazing deal. But get this. Purchase $30 of Gamakatsu products at the show and get a free pair of Gamakatsu pliers and a cinch bag. So get the buy 2, get 1 free deal plus the free pliers with a $30 purchase at participating dealers while supplies last, only from Gamakatsu at the PCS show.
All right, welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup, and having so much fun in studio, and stoked to have Jared from Salty Crew in here and Ron Lane from Fast Lane Kayak Center right there in Mission Bay, right next to Dana Landing, actually.
Yeah, time for the Catch Report today, sponsored by Summit Gasoline at the San Diego Sports Arena, the place to fill up your car, your truck, your boat with the lowest gas and diesel prices. Did you know Summit is also the best place to buy your ice? Unbelievable deals on ice and snacks and sandwiches and burritos. Over 40 snacks for 89 cents, and you can get burritos and sandwiches all made for your trip. It's made fresh daily. Ice is nearly half the price of other places, $3.99 for a 25-pound bag of ice. Plus, you're getting a gas for like way cheaper too, and you get 100 pounds of free ice with a 35-gallon fill. It is the place to go. And now they have car wash, $6 for a car wash. Their car wash is open. So Summit Gasoline, free ice for our listeners, always the lowest gas prices at the San Diego Sports Arena. Let's talk to Marcos over at C4 Sport Fishing. Good morning, Marcos.
Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing today?
Doing great. Sun's shining, beautiful. Boats are leaving the dock.
Yeah, like as you said, boats finally leaving the dock. I think we ran one trip since the last time I talked to you guys. I'm not even sure we actually got a trip out. We already had some trips out. Pacific Voyager Tribute both fished down the coast and had really good fishing, doing those freezer fillers there, calico bass, rockfish, reds, whitefish, lingcod, I think a couple halibut in the mix there. And that was last week, and after that, we didn't get a single trip out this week. I don't know if you noticed, there's a little weather to roll through. But we do have some boats out today. The Voyager's actually doing a trip down to the coast of Coronado Island to check things out there, which kind of leads to one thing that I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to is the San Diego next Saturday is back online running their Coronado Islands full-day trips.
Yeah, nice. So that's next Saturday.
Exactly, perfect. A good way to get started. And besides that, we still got those half days running. We've got the day and a half on tribute. They're going to keep going as long as that weather cooperates, and the weather has not been very cooperative this winter, but they will be back out there next weekends here. The Pacific Voyager has a 2.5 day at the end of the month there, so definitely check the website, seaforthlanding.com. We have all our trips up there, those half days. Still good local fishing when they get out. The San Diego will be running their Corn Island trip, day and a half, 2.5 days on there, so lots of options, seaforthlanding.com. You can give us a call at the office, 619-224-3383. Come down, visit us in person, say hi, get some gear, get ready, because things are getting rolling here. Or visit the guys up at the show if you're up in the area there.
Yeah, the guys are all in force in the Seaforth Sport Fishing
They were
booth.
busy yesterday.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, lots going on. Who are some of the captains that are up there, Marcos?
You know, I know Mike off the tribute was up there.
Yeah.
And that kind of helped that the boat didn't get out, I guess, there. And a few other guys are going to be dropping in, but I'm not sure who all is going up there. I know a lot of guys. I think the Voyager might have a guy up there. Jason Jay-Z will be up there. A few other guys. So definitely check it out, say hi.
And then some of your regular personnel from Seaforth are man in the booth, right?
Oh, yeah. Kirk's up there. If you fish here at night, you probably know Kirk, and he's manning down the fort there. A few other guys dropping in. And like I said, get them, talk to them, make a charter, make reservations. Two things to take into account. I know we talk about this every year. Passports. Those trips to fishing islands are going to require a passport.
Got to have a passport.
Get them now. Yeah, get them now. Got to have those. We talk about it. You might have to miss a trip to get those, but they're good for 10 years. So that'll, do that. And
Yep.
2, daylight savings time. Time changes tonight. So if you are coming down tomorrow, next few days, don't forget about it.
Yeah, don't forget.
true.
Yeah, tomorrow morning, Let's Talk Hookup will be on 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So that's going to be 6 a.m. as it stands today. But so don't forget to put your clocks at. And tomorrow we have Captain Tim Ekstrom from the Royal Star and his son Duke's coming in, who's one of the deck guys on the boat. So that's going to be a fun show. But don't forget to.
He's the baseball player.
Spring ahead, yeah, exactly. So he's coming in and working on he's working on the Royal Star now, which is super cool. So hey, thanks Marcos, appreciate that report, and we'll see you guys up at the PCS show in the Seaforth booth, and we'll talk to you next Saturday.
I'll talk to you then, guys.
All right, very good. You have a good text, huh?
I do. Actually, there's quite a few coming in. There's a lot, and I do have one here. It's a little long, but I'm happy to read it. It comes from Ralph in Menifee, and Ralph says, "Good morning, boys. Jared, the Salty Crew brand is super cool for so many reasons. And for me, whenever I see someone with Salty Crew gear on, I ask if they fish, and 100% of the time, we end up having a great conversation." And right? It's kind of cool, right? Thank you so much for such a cool brand, he says. My question is for Ron. I have been thinking about either the I-9 or the I-11 inflatable from Hobie and want to store in the trunk of my car so that I can use for throughout the week. How much maintenance is involved with the inflatables? He says, thanks. And again, that's Ralph
Maintenance. There's very little. They're not sitting out in the sun. Whenever you put it back in the bag, you just dry them off with a towel. And then what I would do extra, if you're using it in salt water, I would hose the Mirage Drive off when you get home. But just leave it out of the bag.
That's the level of maintenance.
Yeah.
Like maybe if he was using it for the week though, a couple times, like he could probably get away with
you don't
putting it back in, and then maybe on the weekend. I like his style, man. Fished during the week, and right.
Well, show up and blow up.
I can never forget that saying.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I ran that into the ground.
I definitely become a really huge fan of the inflatables.
Inflatables are amazing.
Yeah, I've been fishing on skiffs more often than kayaks.
Yeah.
But then inflatable for kind of dynamic, like thing can fit in the back of the car. So like we've taken it on trips to Mammoth, like fish
like a
the
covert,
lakes.
man.
And then and a lot of guys are putting them on their boats, like if they're doing a San Clemente Island trip around Catalina. So then the I-9, so between I-9 and I-11, if you're trying to figure that out, I-9 is a much smaller bag. So for storage purposes, and they both handle great. Longer distances, the I-11 is just going to track better, have a little bit more speed, but bigger bag. So it's really just if you're looking for compact, the 9 gets into a tiny bag, which is kind of rad. Sometimes a lot of people don't have room for a giant kayak laying around the house.
What do you think the weight difference is between the two? I mean,
10 pounds.
10 pounds.
Yeah, well, I think they're both in the bag going to be in that 50-pound range, but the actual hull weight on the 9 is only 20 pounds.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
And when you say 50 pounds, that's insane. That's a bucket of water.
Well, and the bag has wheels on it. It's like rolling your luggage up. That's
crazy.
Ava took 2 to the Midwest with her, and I helped her roll into the airlines, and they just checked him in his luggage.
That's
How
insane.
cool is that? It was. Well, you've done that, Pete.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it many times.
And that was the 9 you took.
Yeah, the 9.
Yeah.
And they, I mean, even though it's a little bit over 50 pounds, they didn't have a problem with it, and I didn't get charged extra luggage or anything like that. Of course, airlines always differ, but
and know before you go.
Yeah. Hey, that's it for hour number 1. Those of you listening as fans, switch over to the Let's Talk Hookup app or YouTube and Facebook Live. Want to thank Jeff in the Fan Studio for helping us out there. We'll be back on the Fan tomorrow morning, but stay tuned. Another hour number 2 on YouTube and Facebook Live and the Let's Talk Hookup app. Check it out.
Maybe winter in Southern California, but those of us who live here know it's a great time of year to go fishing, and certainly not time to put your gear away. This is Ben, and you will see me at my dad's shop, Dana Landing in Mission Bay. The one-stop shop for a great day on the water. Food, bait, tackle, beverages, and more. This is the ideal time for bay bass fishing, and I get the inside scoop from Johnny. Heck, he will even rent you one of our killer blue skiffs. This is also a good time to go work on your reels, and Doug is the man for that job. If big largemouth bass are your bag, nothing beats East County Bait and Tackle. They have all the right stuff and live bait for a perfect day on the lake. Lemon Grove Bait and Tackle is super cool too, for both freshwater and saltwater tackle. ECBT is at the end of the 67 freeway on Mapleview and Lakeside. Lemon Grove Bait and Tackle is on Broadway in Lemon Grove, and Dana Landing is next to the Dana Launch Ramp in Mission Bay. Check DanaLanding.com for more details.
One rod has set the standard for serious saltwater anglers worldwide, and that's CalStar. From the rugged dependability of the West Coast Series, the lightweight strength of the Graphiter, or the performance of the GG Series, all CalStar rods are handmade right here in Southern California of the finest materials and craftsmanship. Check out the new CalStar models now available, as well as upgrades to the classic rods that you know and love. If you want your tackle to be state-of-the-art tools to get the job done right, it's CalStar at fine tackle dealers. When you're offshore fishing, the right gear makes all the difference, and that includes Fujinon stabilized binoculars from Baker Marine. Come see Baker Marine at the PCS show in Costa Mesa at booth 427 to explore the full Fujinon binocular lineup and take advantage of exclusive show specials. Need the best? Fujinon Stabiscope is the professional's choice. Looking for top-tier stabilization at a great price? The Fujinon TechnoStabi TSX 1440 delivers rock-steady vision, even in rough waters, perfect for serious anglers. Baker Marine is the largest Fujinon retailer on the West Coast and services all brands of binoculars. Visit Baker Marine at booth 427 and take advantage of exclusive show specials at the PCS show, or stop by their store on Shelter Island in San Diego. Learn more at bakermarine.com.
The PCS show is coming, and we will have our best booth at the show. Hi, this is Doug Kern from Fisherman's Landing Tackle. Check us out in the wildly popular saltwater building at the PCS show in Costa Mesa, where we will have some amazing deals for you on rods, reels, lures, and clothing. Everything at the Fisherman's Landing Tackle booth will be on sale. And as always, our expert staff will help you select that perfect setup for the fish you want to pursue. For saltwater tackle at the PCS show, your best stop is the Fisherman's Landing Tackle booth. When you want to catch big bluefin tuna, you need Shimano. Hi, this is Doug Kern from Fisherman's Landing Tackle, the saltwater tackle professionals. The Shimano Beastmaster is the pinnacle of electric reels. Shimano's Gigamax motor packs a winding strength up to 250 pounds, ideal for kite fishing and more. Shimano's butterfly flatfall jigs are irresistible to bluefin tuna because they stay in the strike zone longer. Shimano makes a complete line of butterfly flatfall jigs to target your favorite game fish. For all your Shimano needs, visit us at Fisherman's Landing Tackle at Fisherman's Landing in San Diego. The name that stands out among anglers is Fisherman's Landing, your top choice in local and long-range fishing. We offer the finest open party trips from 1 to 3 days, the best charter boats available, and of course, our world-renowned long-range fleet. Fisherman's Landing offers half-day trips on the Dolphin and full-day trips on the Liberty. Many trips can be easily booked online at fishermanslanding.com. I'll see you at Fisherman's Landing in San Diego.